Wow. Paimon didn't expect it to look like this on the inside.
They should all be holed up in here. Don't know how many people they've got left, though.
Who cares? We'll round up all of them.
Still, we should be careful. Even if they've only got one shot left, it could still take us out.
Yeah, we'll know what they're really capable of once we've landed some hits on them. Deshret's relics may have been a force to be reckoned with before, but their name means nothing now.
Yeah, they don't stand a chance with you here. I'll take the lead. I've been here once before.
You are not welcome here.
Let's turn it up!
Law of the jungle!
Buckle up! Here! Gotcha! Here comes the catch!
Following orders. New punches.
Into the wind! Let's get it on!
Take my...
Busted!
Law of the jungle!
One with nature! Teamwork is dreamwork! Things are about to get dicey. Gotcha! You asked for it!
You won this one.
This way, follow me. We're almost there.
Wait! They went charging ahead without checking for any traps!
Hey, you guys okay?
It seems like we just got trapped in here. Don't think we triggered anything else.
Watch out, the enemy's coming from ahead.
Well, now that things have come to this...
Don't worry about us. We knew something like this could happen. Let's go! We can't let the boss down!
Let's check if there's another way! The sooner we can make it through to help them, the better.
Let's see. I think I see a way through over there, but it's being blocked by...
Okay, let's go!
Buckle up! Quietly now.
No touching!
Gotcha! Another mechanism like the one before, but this one's being blocked off in the middle.
We just need to adjust it a little.
One with wind and cloud. The wind knows me.
They're dead meat!
Into the wind. Clouds high. The birds come. The wind knows me.
Everybody stand back! Let's... Ha! 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 Gloves off!
I wasn't expecting anyone to make it through from the other side, but as a desert dweller, I suppose we should be used to our folks.
Don't waste your breath. You have nowhere to run.
Run. Had I wanted to run, I witnessed the golden age of Deshret's relics. Even now, my brothers and I still believe in what the greatest should never live to remember their fall.
So you want to go out in a blaze of glory.
Let us draw our weapons! We will show them the truth they are but two, while we hold within ourselves. Wave one! Charge! Eliminate them!
Into the wind. Fallen leaves, adorn my night.
Access denied.
Don't think that you've won. We're just getting started.
Busted. Into the wind.
Gotcha. We'll meet again.
One with nature.
Let's get it on! Huh. Hi. Ah. Hi.
King Deshret will not abandon any one of his followers.
Everybody stand back! Let's... You asked
Now
for
you're
it.
testing my patience.
Sick of this thing.
Brothers! With me, this is where we'll prove our faith.
You all just want to die?
None of us plan to leave this place alive!
Where do you think you're going? They're dead meat!
Goodbye. But we'll meet again.
The commander has finally fallen.
But they're still coming at us! This place is like a gladiator's ring. They just keep coming no matter how many we beat!
Yes! Keep fighting! There's no need to fear, and no need to back down!
When the next wave comes, try to draw away their attacks. I'm going to see if I can take...
Get out of my way!
Come and face me, Michel! Ugh, so they've
Apologies, Lord Michel. They just...
So, it would seem like...
Time to pay for everything you've done, Mitchell.
You think I would give you that opportunity? I will be buried in the sand alongside all the rest of our fading glory.
Hey, wait!
We were too late.
It's over. There's no more need to fight. But if you're still going to cling on to your so-called mercenaries...
Hey, Dehya! I found the mechanism. I'll get you all back up here right away.
Let's go.
Who are you filthy rats? And why are you always pestering us?
You call yourself a member of the infamous Deshret's relics and...
Who knows what intent a bunch of rats may have? We try to catch a couple, and you all just... Hey, have you ever heard of a man by the name of Kusela? Why would I know? It's not like I'm in charge or anything.
This is your last chance.
Hey, I said if you're here to find someone, why don't you look through the records yourselves? Who can remember every name and face with so many people coming in and out every day?
The irony. His life became a light for so many, yet to others, it wasn't even worth remembering. Where's the records room?
It's right over there. All the files are in there. You can go through them as much as you want.
I mean the old records room.
The old records room? You mean the one that got burned down? Kusela. Ah, yeah, I remember him now. The guy who could hardly walk. Watch your mouth. That's our boss you're talking. He was definitely faking it. We all let our guard down as soon as we saw him come hobbling in. But in the short time it supposedly took him to take a dump, he couldn't have possibly outrun us if he wasn't a fraud. And after that, Deshret's relics fell into complete...
Stop wasting our time. Every one of us here is perfectly aware of what he had done. Tell me, where is the old records room?
It's just over there. Go see it for yourself if it means that much to you. There's nothing left in there but ashes. No human could ever survive that kind of inferno. Bashar, Tikriti, let's go. We'll leave the others here to guard them. Spare them no mercy if they try anything.
One with nature.
So, this was his final destination. How did he do it? Getting past all the guards with a limp and sneaking in. If he was nimble enough to do that, then he must have been able to get out of here after starting...
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I know it's just wishful thinking.
Is this a cane?
Kusela.
Thanks for everything, boss.
We're fortunate to somehow find that cane after that fire.
Let's split up and look around some more. What if something else has been left behind?
But what else could survive a fire like that?
Huh? Thought so.
Wait! Isn't that the toy sword you played with as a child?
The dragon is no more, for Princess Dehya has slain it. Its head now hangs above the city gates. Her bravery has brought eternal peace and prosperity to us all. Dehya, come on. This is the most important line.
You can do it.
But Dehya, you defeated the dragon. Everyone's waiting for your speech. Still too shy, huh? All right, I'll do it. I hereby proclaim our victory. Evil shall plague us no more.
I hereby proclaim our victory. Evil shall plague us no more, Dad. What's this?
Don't you remember? You asked Paimon what she would do if she were to wake up tomorrow with loads of money. And Paimon said that she would get boatloads of tasty snacks. You looked super confused at the time, but said it was an adorable thing to say. These opportunities don't come by often. So today, Paimon's gonna treat you to a special crush. Hey, this way you get something from the both of us for the price of one. Anyway, the point is that you should eat to your heart's content. You'll feel better for sure once you've gotten something in your... Junior Zad will also be here shortly. She's already heard that we're back.
Aw, thanks, you two. Honestly, this is very unlike me. I just had a lot on my mind on our way back. My chest was filled with all kinds of intense emotions. They just shook me even more than all the feelings we've shared. But when everything came to an end, those emotions also vanished without a trace, and I was left feeling more empty than ever before. It was as if I'd lost the thing that was most important to me. Yeah, you're right. To many mercenaries, Mora is the most important thing in the world. Idrisi and the others all used to say that they would quit if there was no Mora to be had. My reality shattered when I found out that the father who always told me hero stories was in fact a bad guy. But look at me now. Am I any different? Despite all my promises about never forgiving him, and we're hypocrites. All of us. Yeah, you're right. It's just a pity that we often only recognize our true feelings.
You're back! Are all of you all right?
Ah, there she is.
Yeah. Many people from the Corps of 30 came over, and I just wrapped up everything with my dad. Huh? Dehya, you're looking quite...
Paimon will explain. A lot happened while we were gone.
I'm sorry. I really should have controlled my emotions better.
It's all right, my lady. You were hurt by all of this as well. Truth be told...
But Dehya, your pain must be even worse. You shouldn't need to comfort me.
Hey, don't worry about me. If anything, this whole thing has finally shown me the difference between... My father probably thought that people could settle into new lives as long as they moved to a new environment. That thought has even crossed my mind a few times. However, there was always something deep within my mind that refused to accept it. But now that I consider it again, it all makes sense.
I understand how you...
That doesn't mean I won't be making any changes to my life, though. It's just like Idrisi said. I also want to catch up to my father, even if the ending of the story may be childish and ridiculous.
Isn't that neat, though? Oh, you'll be a whole new kind of mercenary, one that's not out for Mora. Why don't we go for a change of scenery once we finish eating?
Right. You said you wanted to get a rug for your family.
We'll come along too.
I can't thank you enough for taking care.
Oh, this rug here is quite something.
Ah, here you are. Finally, I found you.
Hey! Aren't you that mercenary who bit his tongue? Wait,
What are you talking about? Do I look like I could take you all to a fight? I just came here to give you something. Once I woke up, I hurried to the Khan al-Ahmar's camp, but when I got there, I found no one except the members who were still too injured.
Ah, so you probably got there after us.
Yeah, they told me that they had exacted their revenge, and I had joined the cause to repay an old favor from Kusela. Now that everyone's already turned themselves in, I might as well do the same. One of the injured members gave this box to me. Everything left in the camp will get confiscated.
Thank you.
No worries. We are all just living our own truths. There's no need to comment or...
so this box contains everything that Dia's father left behind.
Well, back in the day, the first thing he did with any Mora was spend it on things like drinks and meat. But let's see what's inside. What's this? It's just a bunch of junk.
Perhaps it's just been left unopened for...
A handwritten copy of a storybook. The paper's already yellowed, and it looks like it's about... It was against the Academia's rules to possess books for personal use. If he was going to break that rule, he could have at least copied something useful.
That probably means this was really important to him.
Ah, and here are a few bags of children's snacks. The packaging's completely deteriorated. Maybe that's where the smell was coming from.
Did he get those for you?
Yeah, but here's the thing, though. Even when I was a child, who even leaves snacks in a box like this anyway? Forget it. Let me see what else is in here. A razor, some buttons, a wool scarf, which, from the looks of it...
I'm suddenly feeling a little scared.
I'm sorry, my lady, but this is just the kind of man he was. He probably saw this box as two empty liquor bottles. Tell me, you guys.
Huh? There's something in the...
Oh, you're right. All right, I got it out. It seems to be a piece of paper with some writing on it. The bottom part's all damaged from moisture, though. Let's hope the writing didn't smudge. I was suddenly seized with an urge to write a letter after finishing this bottle. To Dehya. It's all right. I'll just read it out. If you went to the
My condition's becoming worse and worse. Can't even walk without a cane. If you're reading this letter, then I suppose I'm already lost. You were adorable as a baby. Everyone loved you. And regardless of whether you were crying or laughing, but once you grew a bit older, you were no longer nearly as happy or cute. It's...
Can you believe this guy?
Anyway, back to the point. To summarize, I'm writing this so you would know not to feel sad for me, even if the reason being that...
Wait, what?
Surely,
I don't know.
I was quite formidable when I was young. It really felt like the whole world was under my feet. With just a teeny tiny bit of effort, I felt I could rule over the... But as fate would have it, I went out into the desert for a drink one day and discovered a baby in the sands. You were just lying there, small and helpless. You were so tiny that if the wind blew for just a... But your cries were so loud they made my head hurt. Now that I think of it, you really...
Sounds like...
I told Idrisi and the others that I had slipped up with a woman while out and about. None of them even doubted me. I'm sorry that I had to lie to them for so long, but I was their most esteemed leader after all. It's not like I could just tell them that... this... Anyway, you possess the kind of freedom and kindness that we could only dream of. As far as how you should live your life, that'll be up to you to decide.
That's the end. In the end, he was still thinking of me as a little child, I suppose, or I would have suffocated.
He was a good father to you.
Yeah,
Do you already have some ideas about the...
I do. If he first found me, I just have one wish. That there once existed a childish and that only under his care was I able to grow and mature into the person.
If you end up finding any leads, can you share them with us? We go on adventures.
Sure, I appreciate it. I wasn't expecting you to be so...
I'll help too.
Thank you. All of you. My life has certainly had its twists and turns, because no matter where I've gone, I've always been surrounded by...